Okay, hold on. Look, can we go back? Can we go back all the way? All the way back. So back some more. No, 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 no. Further back, way back. Go to the beginning. Like after bishop f5. Go all the way back. Yes, right here. Yeah, stop right here. Put the knight e7 back. Okay. So in this position, I don't want to deal with all that kind of stuff, right? What if I just play h6? Because I'm going to play bishop h7, knight e7, knight f5. Knight e7. Look, you have to remember one thing. Whenever we're preparing opening lines, I want as quiet and action free as possible, even if it means it's slightly worse for me. I don't want to play like complicated, you know, does that make sense? Like I want to play solid. So always, yeah, like when you think about opening lines for me, always suggest me the solid, peaceful, quiet stuff to get through the opening. Once the opening phase is done, then we can look at complications. But until the king is castled away and I'm out of the opening, I don't like the idea of complicating anything, even if it gives me some little advantage. Because those engine advantages, like we see, or maybe even practical, it's just not worth it for me because I don't feel comfortable to start at fighting until I've castled my king, generally speaking. Yeah. So just, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Knight, bishop h7 now, right? Looks interesting. Hmm. Mm, yeah, five. Because I want to exchange. I want to exchange pieces. E7. Bishop e7. Yeah, I prefer that because bishop b4, I mean, after bishop b2, he's going to start playing a3. So, yep, I feel pretty good. Next move, I'm going to play knight h4 or something like that. I'm going to put the rooks on e8, c8. Hmm. Oh, that's, yeah, you're right. I think we talked about this before. Okay. E takes. Mm-hmm. Wait, let me think about it again. Um, yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it again, C6 is better because then the knight can go to C6 quickly. Right. Oh. I think he played A3 to stop this. Well, can you go back for a second? No, go back for a second. So let's just say he plays knight F3 here. Okay. So does this tactic? I've done this tactic before, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. So bishop B1. I think it's not worth it to give that up like that. Queen A5. Well, that's interesting move. B4. Yeah, yeah, that's way too much activity. Way too much activity. Look at the rook and everything is so attacking. King is stuck. Okay, so what if he didn't do that? Go back again. What if he instead played after check? Yeah, put that move back. So is B4 the only move to keep that advantage? Anything that move? What if he play bishop D2? Then can I take the pawn? Uh, some problem, right? Bishop. Oh wow. Okay, play knight C6. Let me see. Wow, nice. I've had I've had this happen in a real game before. I mean, like I didn't get my queen trapped, but it was a very double-edged situation. I thought I just got a free pawn, but then man, the attack that he got, the activity he got on this side of the board was crazy. I've never seen it before. Like that was the first time I tried that idea, and it definitely backfired. I ended up like making a draw actually, barely. I was losing. Yeah. Why am I moving the bishop again for some reason? Mhm. Hmm. Okay. Wait, go back for a second. Go back for a second. I'm sorry. Um, I'll go a little bit. Yeah, right from right here. So after a bishop g4, basically, um, why just castled, right? After bishop g4, white played bishop e2. Then what? Knight e7. So if he plays h3, white will just take the knight on f3. Black, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, because I'm winning the d4 pawn. Okay. What if he plays bishop e3? What do I do? Bishop e3. I don't know. You'll have to call him maybe and figure out what exactly he's talking about. I don't know. After just have a conversation with him. Give him a call or something like that and just figure it out. I don't know. I'm not sure. You'll have to discuss that with him. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up, and then you can discuss with him. And if you can resolve it with working with him, then I'll chat with him and I'll get on a call with him and figure out what's going on. Hello. I was saying let's finish up the class because I'm getting real sleepy, and then you and him can chat because he's in India, so it'll be his daytime. He'll be available. And if you and him can't figure it out, then I'll have a conversation with him, and we're gonna figure out exactly what to do. Okay. I don't want to stay up right now trying to figure this out. It's kind of late, getting late for me, but we'll figure out one way or another. If nothing worst case scenario, like we can just pay you the old way via Cash App or something, right? Okay. Just right. Just figure it out with him once you finish. Once we finish the class. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, it doesn't really cause any problems for me. I'm just gonna play Bishop E7. Actually, Bishop B5, I can just take on F3 and take on D4, right? No, no, not after Bishop B5. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. It's fine, I guess. I would play things a little differently though. Go back all the way. Here's how I would play it. Let me show you. You play the white side, okay? Okay. So now, go ahead. Okay. E takes. Or sorry, C takes. Yeah, C takes. Then okay. I'll play H6. Knight E7. Bishop H7. Knight F5. Okay. What happens? Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Queen D7. Knight a4. Sure. Okay, play bishop e7. G4. And if knight h4, okay, I take. Knight c5 or what? Mm, yeah. But you're saying the other move, other line is much better. Like what? Black has more initiative. Black is playing with initiative instead of reacting like here. Mhm. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Are you there? Somewhat. Oh, okay. No. I'll play. Let me see. No, there's probably problems, right, with check. You can actually hold on, go back, hold on. Slow down for a second, go back. No, hold on. What is that line that the computer is showing? Bishop B1. Mm-hmm. I'm curious why it wants to do that. Like, what is the idea? Bishop B1. I know the idea of bishop E4. You're trying to provoke F3 and things like that, and then you're gonna go back to G6. I get that, but what about bishop B1? So bishop B1, rook B1, queen, then queen H4. Queen check. I don't think it makes any difference, but sure, we can do it this way. I mean, like, so why is white allowing? I guess the thing is that king is on E1, but position is locked, right? So there's no way to attack that king. Even there's no light square bishop. There's nothing. Its position is completely closed. The queen in H4 is misplaced. White. I was thinking that white doesn't really have that many problems. Like the thing is that for black to open this position, right? He still has to put his bishop somewhere. He still has to put his knight somewhere. He has to castle. He has to play f6. It's gonna be so many moves. In that time, I'm sure white will have created something, right? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think they will either. I'm sure human beings will not allow queen h4, right? They're gonna stop this queen h4 check at my level. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, so after G4, then what? Yeah. Right. Mm, 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 mhm, mm, mm. Yeah. Even Queen D5 is possible, right? Instead of knight D, knight. Um, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of this. After this bishop g6, he's gonna play knight e2, and it's just very messy. But here I can again play bishop e4, right? Same thing. Yeah, I should play bishop e4 here, I think. Can't check. Let's look at knight e2 first. Then we'll come back to the other two moves. Okay. I think um, if you play h5, you have to give up that h5 pawn, basically. You have to play down that pawn. So I think h5 is the more aggressive way to play against this, honestly. So here he's going to play knight e2, I think. Oh, e6. Wow. Yeah, I've lost games like this before. You know, wait, I just remembered something. Go back all the way. More, some more. More, back, back, back. Backwards, backwards. Okay, so go back, go back. Okay. Me and Anwesh came up with an idea. So put the bishop b f5 back. I believe we played h5 here. It's the, so is this just, I mean, what is the engine's evaluation of this position? Is it saying it's much worse, or how does black score from this position? I need to see that. So black, the idea is to stop this g4 business, but yeah, I don't think it was. I think it wasn't this position where we came up with h5. It was maybe some other variation somewhere. Anyway, let's just put bishop f5 as the main move. This bishop f5 looks really weird to me also now. Yeah, h5 is, I don't like it too much actually now that I think about it. I think right. It wasn't this position that we came up with h5. It was I think it was another position. I'm getting it confused. Hmm. Okay, so play bishop f5 and then play g4. Yeah, then g4. Okay, so I could even play bishop d7 or c8 even in these positions, honestly. But let's just look at bishop g5, g6. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, g4. So what is the computer's recommendation after g4? What is it saying? We don't need the powerful engine every time. Just look at the bottom right there. Stockfish 16 is good enough. It's saying f3, right? Then bishop g6. Then it wants to play e6 again, right? So play a6. Yeah, put that on the board. Then queen d6. Then what? E takes f. Bishop takes f4. F6. Knight c3. Wow, this is such a strange position. That is just so weird looking for black. Look at the bishop on f7. It just looks really strange. Okay, so what if I want to avoid all this e6 stuff, then what do I play? Bishop g6 right away, right? Instead of bishop e4? But he can still play e6 there in that position. Can he not? Does it not work anymore? I definitely should not take the pawn, right? Yeah. I don't know. This e4, e5 looked a little premature. King is still in the center, and I don't know about that. I wouldn't even do that, honestly, man. I would focus on developing pieces. Okay, so take on f7. Bishop takes. So ef7, bishop f7. Then what? Knight c3, knight f6. No, I think you're not. Let me just put it this way. Like I don't want to break any opening principle unless I have to. Like no, yeah, but kingside. So that's what you're like. That's what you were suggesting in this position is to castle queenside. Why not? Really? So what's wrong with just go back again? Put knight d7 back on the back on b8. So what happens if I just play knight f6? What's the problem with that? Okay, so wait. What is the point of knight d7? I mean, why am I playing knight d7 to do what? What is the reason for it? Okay, so what if I just play? I don't know. What if I just play e6? Mm, so that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I see the idea now. Knight d7, castle, and then play e5 right away. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's the idea of g5? Mm-hmm. Okay. Castle or mm-hmm. So much complication here. Gosh. I don't know, man. I like boring chess. This is not the kind of chess I like to play. But we could have avoided all this though by just not choosing this line. Like go back all the way again. Let me see if we can avoid it around it. Go all the way to the beginning. Not the boost semi, but when I to gain a little bit of advantage, right? We're going into complicated positions. When instead we can go into quieter positions by accepting just a slight little maybe passive position or maybe like disadvantage. But in this opening, if I wanted to avoid the complications, go all the way back again. I can always avoid the complications. I mean, Monokuri. So after bishop g4, or sorry, bishop f5 on g4. So play g4. Okay, let's just say I play. Let's just play. I play bishop g6. Then what? What is your next move? You will definitely play e6 next. Queen d6. Bishop f7. Okay. What if I play knight f6 here? Okay. Then g6. Bishop g7. Queen b4. Hold on. Wait. Uh, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, sure. Queen b4. Active move. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, let's castle. Okay, so now we got out of the opening. King is castled. Now we can start complication. Like I feel. Yeah, my main thing is that I want to get my king castled before I start any kind of complications. Until then, I want nothing but just quiet, peace, calm water. Yeah, I prefer this way more than the other thing that we were looking at. Black doesn't have any problems here, right? All my pieces are out. E5 square is a problem. That's definitely true. But I mean, white also played g4 and stuff like that. You know, those moves don't really make any sense either. No, I think that black is gonna definitely not be fun. It's not gonna be fun playing this Because where is this light square bishop gonna go in this opening? So the bishop on E6, F7 is definitely gonna be a problem piece for a long time, right? So right. So let's go back. Let's see what happens if I drag the bishop in the other diagonal back to D7 or C8. Then what happens? Okay, so what if I were to put this bishop on, like, I don't know. Yeah, sure. D7. Oh, jeez. Looks terrible. This is okay. Yeah, I hate the French. It's basically a French with, for some reason, white played G4. In the French, would white ever play the move G4? Hmm. With the, you mean with other moves? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll try. Okay. I'll try. Yeah. I'm not sure.